Hey YouTube, welcome to my Watch Me Shrink journey. Today is September 19th and this is officially my starting point this is my week 1. And yeah, I have done some Watch Me Shrink. I did Watch Me Shrink journey on YouTube once before. I deleted the videos because I obviously didn't succeed. The weight I did lose, I just gained back, and so yeah, so I didn't want to be reminded of the fact that I tried it and failed, basically.
That was me 1 year ago today, and I don't even recognize that person. I went back and actually watched a few little bits and pieces from some of the first few videos that I posted here on YouTube a year ago, and it's crazy to me, like how far I've come. So I started here on YouTube September 19th, 2011. I had joined the gym, I think maybe the week before that, like just a few days before that. So I guess technically the gym was like my first step. But anyways, so I started these YouTube videos, and I had, like I mentioned in that clip from last year, I had tried to do the YouTube thing before a few different times. Didn't really get anywhere, deleted the videos, whatever, disappeared. So when I made that video, I was still very lost. I don't know how else to put it, but I was still like, I want this, and I'd wanted it for a while. I need this, health-wise, I needed to do something. Well, I knew what to do, but I was still very, I don't know. And when I started here on YouTube, I remember, even when I was making that video, I had that voice in my head telling me, you know, you've attempted this countless numbers of times before. This isn't going to be any different. You're just wasting your time, basically. And that thought, I actually even had made a video. If you go back to like my old videos from a year ago, I think it was like my third video or something, second or third or maybe fourth, I don't know anyways. It was like one of my first videos. And it's called like Motivation, Why Is This Gonna Be Your Time, or something like that. And that's basically about that thought that I had over and over and over again in my mind. Like, I tried to lose weight countless amount of times before with no long-term success, and how was this time going to be any different? Like, why am I even trying it again type thing? So, so with that being said, I started here on YouTube September 19th, 2011. I'm sorry, I feel like a scatterbrain right now, and I wish that this video could be perfect because it's my 1 year anniversary video and I want it to be perfect, but I have to make it today because it's my 1 year anniversary and I'm just feeling kind of scattered right now, so sorry about that. But anyways, so I made that video 1 year ago today. My official starting weight in that video was 212.6, I believe. Do you want to know what I weigh today? I debated telling you guys this because, you know, as most of you know, anybody who's watched me for any amount of time, I mention it quite often that I do weigh myself every day, but I only actually report and record one weigh in a week, and that's my Friday morning. That's my official weight every week. But I did kind of mention in my last weigh-in video that I might do a special weigh-in for my 1 year anniversary. So this still isn't going to count for my weekly weigh-in. So when I do my video on Friday, I'm still going to say I've lost this much weight since last Friday. I'm not going to, you know, count this in my weigh-in. But this morning, I'm very excited. This morning, I stepped on the scale and I checked it 3 times. I got off and got back on 3 times just to make sure. I was 149.9. Oh my god! So yeah, so that's awesome. To go from 1 year ago today, 212.6 to 149.9. I can't even believe it. I'm just thrilled. So my official starting weight at Weight Watchers, I joined Weight Watchers on September, I think it was like the 25th or something like that. It was about a week and a half, I think, after I started my YouTube channel. And my starting weight at Weight Watchers was 214 pounds, which is why I have that on my videos as my starting weight. Just for those of you who are wondering about that. So yeah, so that first week and a half, I gained, what, 1.4 or something. I was so lost, I still didn't know. So I joined Weight Watchers, and that clicked for me. I'm not here to try and tell you, you know, if you want to lose weight, you gotta join Weight Watchers. That's not what I'm here for. Different things work for different people at different times, and I don't even do Weight Watchers anymore. I'm just strictly calorie counting on MyFitnessPal now. But Weight Watchers was what, it made sense to me. It was easy. For me, it worked because of the weekly points allowance. So it was easy for me to be like, okay, I'll stay within my daily points, you know, all through the week, and then I'll use my weekly points on my treat night. And it worked for me. It made sense to me. It worked for me. And that's ultimately the main tool that got me going on my path. Again, not gonna be the best move for everybody, but it worked for me. And now, like I say, I've moved just to calorie counting. I was doing both Weight Watchers and calorie counting on MyFitnessPal for a long time, but I have now just moved just to calorie counting because it's free, and it's working really well for me now too, because I'm working out so much, and it's easier to count calories burned than activity points earned. I don't know, for me anyways. So yeah, so I joined Weight Watchers, and then another huge thing is that September 21st, I went back and looked on my Couch to 5K app that I have on my phone. September 21st is when I did my first Couch to 5K workout, September 21st, 2011. And that first Couch to 5K workout for the first week, so the first 3 workouts, you run for 60 minutes and walk for 90 or whatever, and you switch that off. I think it's 60 minutes. Oh my god. Could you imagine? 60 seconds. Let me just check again. I think that's what it is. Yeah, you run for 60 seconds and walk for 90 seconds, and you alternate that for 20 minutes for that first week, and then the second week you walk, or you jog for 90 seconds and walk for 2 minutes, and that's how it is. And I remember when I started on September 21st last year, it was hard. Like, to go 60 seconds straight running was hard. And now here I am. And that was on a treadmill too. That wasn't even outside. And now here I am running 5K, like over 30 minutes straight outside. I can't believe that. And I think that's really great progress. Like, some people might say that's not that great of progress for a whole year, but I haven't been focused on running for the whole year. I did my Couch to 5K program. I finished it, I don't know, November, December last year. And after I finished it, I still was running just on treadmills though. I had never run outside until just a couple months ago, I guess. But I continued running on treadmill, like, you know, maybe twice a week, 2-3 times a week. And then I actually stopped running altogether. I lost interest in it. I get bored very easily. And I stopped running altogether. And so I haven't, like, been focused on running for the last year, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So the fact that I can still go out and run 5K without stopping is amazing to me. I honestly would never, like, if you would have sat me down, you know, in my last video, my first video, September 19th, 2011, and told me, you know what, in 1 year you're going to be able to run 5K outside straight, and you're going to be registered in a 5K race, because I have a race coming up on October 7th. I can't believe it's my first one. I would have been like, you're crazy. I can't run. I can't run. I used to always think that and say that. Like, I can't run. I'm just not a natural runner. That's what I used to always say. So if running is hard for you and you feel like you're just not a natural runner and you just can't run, you can. Like, you can, because I have flat feet and I have bad knees and, like, all these things, and I still can do it, you know? So that's my running. What was the other thing? Okay, yeah. The other thing is, okay, so it's been a year. I've lost 60 okay, I'm 149 today. What is that? 63 pounds or something? Whatever. It's like 62 pounds or something. 62 to 64 pounds, whatever, in the year. So to say it's been a year and I've lost 60 something pounds, it doesn't seem like a lot. At least not to me, it doesn't. When I started here on YouTube, that first video, I was like, I have 82 pounds to lose. That's a big number. But I still thought 82 pounds in a year is possible. People have done it before. People have lost more than that in a year before. But my whole mentality has been, I want it to be gradual. And I want it to be something that I can do for the rest of my life. Because guess what? Like, it's not just lose the weight, go back to how you used to live, and everything's gonna be fine. No. Like, it's like, you lose the weight, and then you gotta maintain it. So you're gonna have to keep doing what you've done to lose that weight for the rest of your life. So that's always been my mentality. I've wanted it to be gradual, and I am thrilled with the 60 whatever pounds that I've lost in this year. I'm absolutely thrilled because what I've done for this last year, I've still lived. I've still eaten all the bad foods that I love. I've still, I've still done everything. Like, I can easily live how I've lived this last year for the rest of my life. And I can say that with complete confidence because I've lived. Like, I haven't been following a strict diet plan or anything like that. So, yeah. So that's the main thing. And yeah, so I just wanted to do a special 1-year anniversary video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will put some pictures at the end of this video, just some different pictures of myself at different weights throughout the last year. I think I have some. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys on Friday for weigh-in day.